What's up YouTube? So in today's video we are doing something a little different on this channel. So this car here, I purchased it for only 200 Canadian dollars. I'm still shocked by this deal because it runs and drives, and this is what we'll be overlooking is this vehicle. So it is a 2014 Dodge Journey. It has 224,000 kilometers on the odometer. And overall it's actually in, I would say, pretty nice shape. Like, yeah, you got this little dent here, and then it looks like it's been keyed at some point. And there's a rust hole in the fender. That will have to be replaced for sure when, or repaired when time comes for inspection. I do want to get plates on this thing, because even when it comes to the price of repairs that this thing will require, which yes it will still be far cheaper than any good used car that's much older than this actually. And these Journeys in there with this mileage and condition, you can easily get 12,000 Canadian dollars for if you were to sell it. But I'm not selling this one, so like I'm gonna use it for like a year or two. Like, I mean, I own it outright. Why finance, which was my plan before. Like, we do have a cracked windshield as well with a bunch of chips in it. I'm gonna try some windshield filler first, like the cracks in that, but if that doesn't work, then new windshield. I'm trying to get it to pass inspection by the end of November for sure, and I'll probably make an update on that when I get that done. So yeah, that's the exterior of the car, which we will look at some of the cons. So yeah, we got all four brake rotors are shot. Like, it stops fine, but I believe the front left drags a little, and the seat are just in awful condition. So the story is, I bought this car off a neighbor. Landlord threatened to have it towed, and he was desperate to sell it, so we told him to name a price, and he said $200. So yeah, he is the one who wanted 200 for it. So yeah, there's the rotors, which will need work. But yeah, overall in nice condition. Yeah, we got the original dealer sticker there, which I've seen this car in my neighborhood for a long time. The original owner has owned it since 2015, so yeah, they've had it for years. The car had been sitting since January 2023 according to the Carfax, but runs and drives. So we'll take a look under the hood right away. So under the hood, she is a little dirty, but overall good. But we do have more issues here, like this. That's the windshield washer nozzle, and it's actually physically broken off, so the passenger side nozzle doesn't work. Our levels were a little low, and it's kind of dirty under here, but when I put, like, it came with some coolant and extra oil as well in the trunk, so after I did that, it actually improved. And the car, as I said, runs and drives really well. It actually shifts much better than my dad's 2017 Journey does. Like, his car feels rough in comparison to this on a lot of levels. So yeah, that's under the hood, and we'll take a look inside. So inside, it's your typical Dodge Journey interior. It's just, yeah, the typical interior, but this one's leather. Like, it's got the leather interior, heated seats, heated steering wheel, and we got the Alpine audio system, same as my dad's Journey, which sounds awesome. Like, I can't believe a car for $200 has an audio system like that. But yeah, see, the cracks are more noticeable on the inside. And as I said, we have 224,000 kilometers on the odometer. And everything works, AC, CD player. It's got the 8.4-inch touchscreen. No backup camera, though. It does not have that. It baffles me when an automaker has a big screen but no backup camera. Like, why? And this is our cargo area. It is a 5-seat Journey. It is not the 7-seat. So we do get the nice cargo shade. Some of the stuff here was included with the car. That washer fluid was, and 3 quarts of synthetic 5W20 oil, which is the proper oil that this car uses. They're all mixed up brands, but all of these are brand new. They were actually included with the car, which is amazing as it does need an oil change. I just need to get 2 more quarts and then I should be able to do a full oil change on this thing. As for other work it needs new wheel bearings and it needs new rear tires. Like the treads are a little bad, but both these rear tires got cracking on them, as you can see there. And the date code is week 44 of 2018, so these are pretty old tires. I think the max you're only supposed to run tires is like 5 years before you have to replace them. Those tires being on year 6 already. The front ones are nearly brand new. Yeah, they got a date of 2020, but the treads are very good on them and the rubber's in good shape, so no need to replace the fronts. Oh, and the rear tail light does not work, so I do not have a working turn signal on this side. And like you can see, there's a crack there, and that's allowing for water intrusion to get into the tail light, which is why this tail light does not work. It will need a whole new lens and assembly. I had already gone and personalized it with this I Love Canadian Oil and Gas sticker and a Miku sticker. If you saw my bedroom, I wouldn't even have to tell you I like Miku. So why don't we go ahead and give her a start? Like, this engine runs awesome. Like it's a really good running engine. Like, I'm surprised I paid as cheap as I did. Like, he is desperate to sell it, sold it for $200. Like, yeah. Which I'm still in the process of burning up the old gas. I did add new gas and a can of seafoam just to make sure the engine stays running well. Because again, this car sat well over a year and you do not want to be burning gas that's older than 6 months, as it starts to become unstable at that point. Oh, and for first-time Sirius XM subscribers, you can get free 3 months if the car hasn't had it in a while. And yeah, that's what I did. No credit card required. In case you wanted the proof that I own this car, you can see that I am legally the owner of it. They did make an error on the odometer reading, and now they can only fix that at the time I register the vehicle, which will be sometime next month. So we do have some service receipts, and there are far more than this at home. Like, it came with a bunch of different service receipts. The previous owner did say that he tried to baby this thing as best as he can, and based off the service history, yeah, I would believe him on that. And the original owner's manual. Seems like a lot of manuals go missing in cars. I work at a Chrysler dealership, and more than half of the trade-ins we get never come with the manual, even though the car came with it from the factory. So why don't we take her for a spin? We'll see how good this is. It does need bearings, as you can hear it. Yeah, she'll need bearings for sure, and that's the brakes being rough. And as I said, that rear tail light does not work, so that's why you're getting fast clicking. And my steering is straight. It needs a steering alignment, and the front wheels are also missing their weights, so yeah, it will also need a wheel balancing, but should be around roughly 1,500 to 2,000 Canadian dollars in work. And as I said, it'll still cost less than any good used car you can buy in this economy. And it does not like dirt roads. It seems to be very shimmying on dirt roads. I think that's just due to the wheels being unbalanced in this case. I've mentioned how this thing actually shifts pretty smooth, so that's what we'll do next. I'll put my foot to the floor and we'll see how smooth it actually shifts. Like, see, it shifts pretty smooth, accelerates fairly quick. Like, this car's in awesome shape besides its obvious cracked windshield and wheel and bearing and brake problems, and the fact that it needs new tires. But I've driven this thing for like nearly 200 kilometers since I bought it, and it's running and driving very well. Like, it's unbelievable I paid $200 for this thing. So back at the location we started filming. So for infotainment features, of course you have your Sirius FM AM, and then we have the player. I don't want to open that because of my because of I got my phone connected, and that might ruin the video. So, and then we have, as I said, heated seat steering. We have a 150 watt inverter in the rear as well. So, and it's a physical wall outlet. So, yeah, you can plug in like your typical phone chargers and whatnot. It does not have a ground though, so if it has a ground, if it's a 3-prong, you can't plug it in. Your climate controls, dual zone climates, AC. There is no rear climate on this. As you see, there's no vents back there, but it was optional on the Journeys, and my dad's does have that. Features his Journey has is a sunroof, the rear climate, sub-in seats, and navigation, which this one does not have. But come on, it's a $200 car. You can't complain about what features it lacks. Like, this is a whole lot of car for $200. Like, it's simply unbelievable. And yeah, as I said, the engine runs fine. Like, everything's in check. Sometimes the check engine light does come on for a camshaft position sensor, but I keep deleting the code, and it takes a while before it actually comes back on. But yeah, I would say I'm satisfied with this vehicle so far. So would I say this was well worth my money? Yes, I would. Like, come on, you can't find a car less than $1,000 in this day and age, especially one that runs and drives. Like, it's simply unbelievable that I was able to score such a deal. And being a 2014, like, people are selling 90s shit boxes for over $1,000 that need lots of work, more work than this thing needs. Like, yeah, this is an incredible deal overall. Like, I still find it unbelievable. So, yep, I would say it's well worth my money, and I look forward to getting this thing back into roadworthy condition and daily driving it for the next year or two. Like, probably I have the goal of trying to hit 300,000 kilometers on the odometer, because it's at 224 already. So take me a year of driving to get there. So yeah, I am not that far from that. So yeah, this will be the end of the video. And yeah, there's my new car that I legally outright own. So yeah, this is the end of the video. If you liked it, be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.